I've always loved playing basketball, ever since I was a kid. Growing up, I had this guy who like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, shoot from the corner like downtown Freddie Brown, grab a rebound like Daryl Dawkins, the Chocolate Thunder. But I was too short and too slow. So I was the manager of my high school team. Back in 1976, I was hustling around practice. I always hustled. The team was kind of going around, not chasing balls. And the coach, Shay Jones, stopped the practice and said, "What you do in practice is what you do in the game." Toastmaster, honored guest, and George E. Jessel, what you do in practice is what you do in the game. Now, for all these years, I have worked that phrase in my head. What is practice? What is the game? What does it mean? Now, we were schoolboy geniuses back then, and we figured it means don't dog it in practice. Give your best effort. We were pretty smart. We knew don't waste your effort when it doesn't count. Wait till the game, and then give your best effort. But life doesn't work that way. You've got to give your best effort all the time. So I said to myself, how can I make this work for me, work for other people? And I came up with a new phrase. I reworked it. It really means be a professional all the time. Be a professional in your preparation, in your appearance, and in your performance. Now, how does that work? Well, if you're playing basketball, you're going to work out on different things, work on your strength, and work on your weaknesses. And if you're in business, you're going to do the same thing. If you need to take a certain college course to achieve your business goal, you have to do that. You have to prepare to be a professional. Attire and mannerisms, how does that work? Well, I always wear a suit. And if you wear a suit, you get a little more respect. But also, be calm, be a professional when you approach somebody. I answer a phone call. I return a letter. That's a manner of a professional. Don't get too excited. And performance, how does that translate into performance? Well, you have to put those first two things together and perform like a professional. Perform as you have prepared. Now, when we were kids, Chris gets the ball in the corner. 3, 2, 1. He scores! Who didn't play that game when they were a kid, except Joel? We all did that. We all played for the last shot. And throughout my years of basketball and following my teams, I've seen some good players. But good players don't take the last shot. It's the great players that do. The great player wants that last shot. They want to be the hero. And they're willing to fail. If you're going to take what you've decided, practice to be great, you have to take the last shot. Now, how does that work in business? I'm sure you tried to buy a car one time. You went in there, you wanted that car, you're ready to buy it. But the salesman wouldn't pull the trigger. The salesman couldn't make the sale because they were afraid to lose it, so they didn't close it. You've seen it happen.
Yeah.
You've seen it happen. You wanted to buy something badly, or maybe even you've done it yourself. You wanted to make the sale, but you were afraid to chase the customer off, so you wouldn't take the shot. And that's what being a professional is. Taking that shot. Now, if you're a professional in your attire, in your appearance, in your manner, in your total game, you'll be a winner. Some of you are saying, Chris, you're wrong. It's the result that counts. It's not the trappings. Well, that's not true. The results matter. Yes. If you want to be a one-hit wonder, show up in shorts and a t-shirt and you'll make one sale. You want to be a long-term success, do what it takes to be a long-term success. But Chris, Steve Jobs doesn't wear a tie. Now, I've heard 100 times, Steve Jobs doesn't wear a tie. Well, Steve Jobs used to wear a tie when he didn't have more money than God. But now that he Fortunately, he's passed away, but now when he was a success, he didn't have to wear a tie. Donald Trump, who has a little less money than God, he wears a tie all the time. Looks like $1 million. When Donald Trump walks into a room, he commands respect. There's another man, you may have heard of the multimillionaire Michael Moore. Michael Moore has $50 million. And he looks like a schlub all the time. See him on TV with his hoodie, his baseball cap. He won't go anywhere in public without a hoodie and a baseball cap. Because he wants the persona to be poor. That's his success, to be poor. But that doesn't mean you can go around with a hoodie and a baseball cap and expect to get $50 million. You've got to commit to being a professional all the time. Now, our coach said, what you do in practice is what you do in the game. And I want to be on top of my game. So I have tried over the years to do this, to say, how is this going to affect me? Is this speech the game, or is this speech the practice? Well, it's all practice, and it's all the game. Because there's always a future to build up. So if you want to be on top of your game, be a professional all the time. And remember, what you do in practice is what you do in the game.